Spider-Man Outlaws, Season 1, Episode 23, a fanfiction Spider-Man podcast created by Josh Dowd. We start this episode with the Scarlet Spider, aka Ben Reilly, on a street going to work for a nearby school as a custodian. As he walks and ponders, talking to himself, he says,
"Well, I guess that confirms it. I haven't given it much thought until now, but if I had died at the hands of the superior Spider-Man, then I must be the clone. As Silvermane brought me back to life, kinda glad knowing I can be my own person. Then I'm not living in the shadow of Peter, or am I?"
As he is walking, he starts to get a splitting headache as a beautiful blonde approaches him from behind. Her hair covers her face, and she quickly catches up to him, saying,
"Hey, you're Peter, right?"
"No, sorry, you got me confused with another guy. I'm Ben."
"What? Really? But you look just like him."
"So, how do you know Peter?"
"I'm sorry. Clearly I made a mistake. It's just my thingy went off.
"Your thingy?"
And I thought that yours did too, because I felt it."
"You felt it?"
"Yeah, sorry. I'm just gonna go, and I'm sorry."
"Wait, my, thingy went off too."
"Huh?"
"My name is Ben Reilly, and it just dawned on me. Your last name isn't Stacy, is it?"
"Yeah, why?"
"What? But how is this possible? You're dead. My memories of Peter say that you died to help stopping a villain."
"No, I'm not dead. I'm right here."
"Why, yes you are."
"Listen, I know this is totally weird and awkward, but do you have a moment? Me and my other friends think we have details that we need to share with you."
"I guess, as I do with you. You know what? Screw my work. I'm always late anyway. Let's go. I trust you."
She brings him to a park nearby, where they meet up with a woman with long brown hair, a black guy with a buzzed haircut, a man that's dressed like he's from the 1920s, Gwen, a pig, and himself. The black guy is Miles Morales, and he says, "Peter, thank God. It's good to see you."
"So, I couldn't find Peter, but I found this guy who kind of looks like him."
"Looks like him? He could be his twin. How do we know he's the real deal?"
I can answer that.
She closes her eyes for a brief moment before she opens them up and says,
He is part of the web of life that connects us all. This is his universe.
"Then this is where we make our stand."
Your stand? On what?
"Something's wrong with the web. Our memories are unraveling."
Names, faces, even cities, fading like smoke in a blackout.
Because something unnatural feeds on our history. Ancient forces have begun to make their way here.
Ancient forces? Like what?
Hold up. Wait, that's impossible. I see Krull and 2 others in the shadows pulling the strings. There is so much blood, destruction, and carnage. No, stop! We need to prepare for their arrival, or they are going to tear this reality apart.
"What do you guys remember before you got brought to this reality?"
I remember the sun. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, where I'm from too. But when I think of the last thing before I arrived here was that I remember red eyes and, oh my, demon claws.
"I remember a man asking me to make a deal with him."
"I was stuck living the same day over and over again. It was hell."
"Why's that?"
"'Cause it was the day that I had to kill my best friend."
Oh, so Blondie's crazy and kills her friends. Might want to steer clear of her.
"Let me explain, pig."
Hey, that's Peter Parker, aka Spider-Ham to you.
My best friend was Peter Parker, and in my reality, he becomes the Green Goblin.
In my reality, he died teaching me to be the best Spider-Man that I could be.
"Oh man, I better be careful. I don't want to die."
I don't have anything to worry about, as my last name is Parker. I mean, lots of people share the name Peter. It's even in the Bible.
Hey, the pig.
Hey!
The pig had mentioned that he called himself Spider-Ham. What's your guys' spider name?
I'm Ghost Spider.
"I'm Noir Spider-Man."
I'm the Scarlet Spider.
Everyone looks at Julie.
I used to go by the name Spider-Woman.
And now?
But now I go by Madam Web. Hurry up, everyone. Gather round. We don't have much time.
Time before what?
Before Null arrives.
Okay, for those that don't know what a null is, and why is he coming here, help us out.
Nobody can remember because our universes have all been erased.
We know it starts with no.
As he's the one who wiped out my universe.
And I believe mine as well.
And with those realities wiped away, their histories have disappeared with them as well.
A spider bot sits nearby on the ledge, listening to their conversation. It's revealed that Superior Spider-Man is keeping tabs on Scarlet Spider. He says,
Interesting. It seems the clone has thought like I have and got him a team of spiders.
Superior Spider-Man calls back the robot and then attaches it to his suit. We see Superior Spider-Man walk back to his team, and it's revealed he has Spider-Punk, Spider-Man's Spider-Woman, Spider-Man 2099, and a creature that looks like a Spider-Man but goes by the name Doppelganger. Superior Spider-Man says,
Pay attention, everyone. The other spider team, they're not like us. They're Kestrel, clones, ghosts, corpses, mistakes. They don't belong here, and frankly, their presence is corrupting the fabric of this reality.
You say that like you know what this place even is, man.
I do. This is my constructed reality, my design. And I found you all to make something better, something superior.
But we don't remember much of anything before this. Not really. Just flashes. Echoes.
I remember how I died every damn day. It plays on a loop. Lila glitching out. The reactor overloaded. That damn Vulture 20,099 laughing as the building came down. Then, boom, flame, glass, blood, wake up and do it again.
I remember black goo falling like rain, like oil. We were running, someone was screaming, and then just nothing.
I remember killing them all. I wanted more. I made a tail. A flame god. He gave me 6 arms and hunger I could never satisfy. I liked it. Deals, a pact. We were a boy. We saw too much. He broke. We crawled in. He let us stay. Now we are spiders, man. Many spiders, man. I don't remember a damn thing, just this stupid guitar. It's the only thing that's ever felt real. And your voice, Superior Spider-Man.
That's because I made you real again, punk. Each of you, pulled from the void, the forgotten, the corrupted, the punished. I brought order to your chaos, gave you form, function, and purpose. Those others, they rot. The discarded clones, the ghosts of what Spider-Man was, not what he should be. You saw them, they are trash. And we are the cure.
You sure we're not just another form of rot with better branding?
This whole cleansing thing sounds a lot like murder.
Yeah, we're Spider-Men, not executioners.
Are we though? You died 100 times, now wear your death like a coat. Jessica, you remember a world that bled symbiotes. Doppelganger made a deal with fire because it is what he is. And Spiders, man, is a walking lie held together by memory and silk. Then, punk, you have no past. Only me.
They didn't know it, but Superior Spider-Man had a secret of his own. He had created Spider-Punk. They're silent, and he leans in, saying,
The truth is, we're not like them, and that's exactly why we must strike. Because they will try to fix us, contain us, make us play their game. But we're done playing. The world is ours, and they're their virus.
The others exchange looks. Even the spiders in Spider-Man twitch nervously. Spider-Man 2099 says,
So, we go to war again.
This isn't justice, but maybe it's mercy.
God, I haven't torn anything in days. We hunger, we obey. No idea if you're right, but hell, you're the only voice I trust right now. Let's make some noise.
Excellent. Then let the purge begin.
The team descends on their unsuspecting rival of Spider-Man, like through shadows through the rifts. Fire, web, and fury explode from across the skyline and ripples through the rooftops. Out of the shadows steps Superior Spider-Man, arms extending, sneering with his team behind him. He says,
I told you, Riley. This is no place for obsolete arachnoids.
You're right. That's why I brought backup.
The Spider-Verse team flanks Ben, poised. The wind whips violently. The sky behind them bolts with the black hole rifts. We see Scarlet Spider dive at Superior Spider-Man, unleashing a furious strikes, while the others break off and attack one another. Scarlet Spider says to Superior Spider-Man,
You think you're superior. You're just a ghost in someone else's body.
Then you're a mistake that never learned to die.
Superior Spider-Man stabs a tentacle into Scarlet Spider-Man's side, forcing him to scream and drop. Spider-Gwen, who is facing Spider-Punk at the moment, sees it go down.
Ben!
Ben disappears, crawling into an alley, blood trailing. He slumps against a dumpster and he's fading fast. Scarlet Spider says to himself,
I'm not done. Not yet.
One of the black holes above pulses violently, and a fiery silhouette of Null and two others flash. From within one, a voice from the portal emerges like a sonic boom across the area and says,
You all forget so easily because forgetting makes you easier to rebuild. You guys, what fresh hell is that?
No, it can't be.
Neon lights flicker as thunder booms from above. Spider-Punk is tuning his guitar like a weapon.
Oi, Gwendolyn, you ready for a mosh pit of pain?
Cute! You think noise makes you dangerous.
Spider-Punk rushes at Ghost Spider, swinging his guitar like a hammer, but she ducks and slides and launches a sonic blast from her web shooters.
Huh, you think you're better than the system, Stacy?
No, cool. I burned the system down years ago. Cool.
She breaks his guitar with a precision kick, then webs it behind him and slams him into a rooftop with a fury of spinning kicks that leaves him unconscious. And a torn mask. She says,
Punk's dead.
The air fills with tension and the rustle of millions of spiders. Spider-Ham says,
Listen up, Spiders, man. I don't want to hurt you, but I will roast your hive ass into bacon.
We are Legion. You are alone.
I'm Spider-Ham, baby. Bacon never goes out of style.
He throws down an explosive acorn and leaps, snout first. The swarm is overwhelmed by him, biting and pulling at his limbs, but he detonates the charge. Spider-Sams realizes this and says,
You fool, you'll die too.
That's the joke.
A flash of light occurs and then silence. Nothing remains of either of them but smoldering webs and pork. Down the street, near the water, the morning fog is thick as Spider-Woman, aka Jessica Drew, roams cautiously around, looking for Spider-Man Noir. But all of a sudden she hears a voice in the fog.
Ladies don't usually play this rough.
Good thing I'm no lady.
Spider Noir gets the drop on her and they clash. She throws Venom Blast, but he dodges it with Trenchcoat Flare. He fires his web bullets, and she flips over him. Every move is countered with grace and strength. She says,
You know, you're better than I expected.
You're trouble, the kind I wouldn't mind chasing.
Their fists nearly connect, then stop midair and they lock eyes. She says,
Maybe we're not enemies.
Maybe we're both tired of war.
They slowly lower their fists towards one another and begin to kiss romantically. Over on the Brooklyn Bridge, the Ultimate Spider-Man, aka Miles Morales, is being chased by a monster that goes by the name of Doppelganger. Lightning strikes overhead and Doppelganger screeches, 6 claws flailing as he descends. I don't know what twisted universe you crawled out of, but I'm not scared of nightmares anymore.
Miles must be pleased.
What? How do you know who I am?
The web of life. You are a part of it. I am too. We are the same.
Miles zips around, using invisibility and Venom Blast, trying to keep the creature off balance and at bay. He says, We are not the same. You're not any of us. Miles slips into camouflage mode, but reappears behind Doppelganger, and Venom strikes directly into his spine. The monster shrieks and crumbles into ash and web matter. Miles says, one spider stands tall. Spider-Man 2099 drops in blades gleaming and tries to cut Spider-Woman, Julie Carpenter, aka also Madam Web. He swings his arms around trying to connect his attack, but fails as she disappears and then reappears moments later.
This ends here. You've manipulated enough timelines. Web, I'm ending this.
You were never meant to reach this far, Miguel.
He tries to rush over to her, but she lifts her hand and bends time. His movements now distorted and he collapses in midair. He says,
What are you doing to me?
Restoring balance.
She touches her forehead and he fades from the void, recast into his rightful time.
The web is mine to guard, and I do not tolerate broken strands.
While all the spider people are battling, Kroll watches them fight from a portal. He says,
Look at all the little spider people gathered around. I suppose I should warm up before I find what I came here for.
He leaps out of the portal, and without any hesitation makes his way to Doppelganger and beheads him first. Next, he makes his way over to Noir and stabs him through the chest. And as Noir falls to the ground and Kroll walks away, he almost steps on Spider-Pig, but instead drop-kicks his dead body away, disgusted by its sight. Spider-Punk races at him, slamming notes on his guitar, but Kroll is unaffected from the sound and grabs Spider-Punk by the throat and pops his head off, then throws his body to the ground. Null then says,
I desire a challenge. Can none of you do that?
Madam Web put her hands up but is able to teleport Miles, Gwen, Ben, and herself away before Null can make another move. With them gone, he turns his attention to Superior Spider-Man, who is fleeing away with 2099 and Spider-Woman. Over at Fisk Tower, rain clashes on the glass walls of Wilson Fisk's penthouse. Kingpin stands, his hulking frame motionless, hands clasped behind his back. We hear Smythe chime in and say over the comms,
Sir, we have a breach. Dimensional anomalies detected, and he's here.
I suspected as much. Send in the Slayer.
Portals swirl mid-air, popping into existence across the atrium. From one, the Spot steps out, and then back into another portal, shifting in and out of different ones as they appear. He looks like an abstract nightmare with no clear face. He says,
Time to check the ledger, Fisky.
Within seconds, he opens up 4 giant massive black holes that surround Wilson Fisk.
Funny, I always thought it would be the Hobgoblin who created me, but after much consideration, it was the job opportunity offered by you that I took that got me these powers.
You're welcome. Now, Jonathan, let me go. We can fix this. Let's talk about it like civilized men.
You see, Fisky, I never wanted this. My goal was to find love, start a family, build a house. You know, the American dream. But you see, that dream was taken from me, and it's time you paid your price.
Spider Slayers burst through a reinforced door, sleek back with glowing red optics. They disperse quickly around the room, emitting high-pitched whirls as Smythe controls them remotely. He says,
You should have stayed in your pocket dimension.
Then you should have stayed in school.
We see the Spot throw a portal, and the Spider Slayer claws swipe through it and reappears behind and through its head, slamming itself into the ground. Fisk opens up a drawer and pulls out a black satellite phone. A red-coated list of villains' contracts scrolls on the screen. He's doing this while the Spot is distracted. He says,
Time to make a call.
He hurries up and selects a few names and makes a group call. He says,
Mayday! I'm under attack! I want the worst of the worst! Send me Taskmaster, Bullseye, Lady Deathstrike, and if he's sober, call Sabretooth.
The Slayer's done. I'm sending them all in. Get ready.
The original Spider Slayers are now into pieces on the floor, and multiple other ones come into the room and surround the Spot. As they open up fire on him, he throws up his arms and black portals appeal, and falls down on him as he warps himself away. But at the same time, also all the Spider Slayer robots in the room. Again, seconds would pass before he would emerge out of another portal that formed in the center of the room. The Spot would go and approach the Kingpin, who is imprisoned by the 4 portals so he can't move. He would say,
So, any last words, Fisky?
Go on, do what you must.
but do know if I survive, there will be consequences. The spot would be tormenting the kingpin, slowly raising a black portal from the ground to engulf him. On the other side of the portals, they would lead to a world that was known for being cold. When the portal got to Kingpin's knees is when Taskmaster would arrive, with Lady Deathstrike and Bullseye. Taskmaster would say,
Shield in one hand and sword in the other, eyes calculating.
Though ready flicking a coin like it's a blade. Her cyber claws glancing in the lightning.
Snarling, dripping, what eyes wild!
So who are we killing?
Someone who thinks they can dance in and out of reality without paying the price.
The spot is dodging the lasers and bullets from the automated defenses, opening portals midair and stepping through them with eerily calm. He says,
You build walls, I build doorways, ha ha!
A shield nearly takes his head off. He turns. The four mercs are there.
We're the doormen now.
Bullseye throws a pen through a portal and it comes out. Another and hits Lady Deathstrike in the arm. Sabretooth leaps only for the spot to vanish and let him slam against the wall. Lady Deathstrike slices a pillar that collapses and nearly crushes the spot until he blinks himself away. The spot is breathing heavily and the portals all around the room begin to flicker as they become unstable. The team surrounds him.
You came alone. I did not.
I didn't come to kill you. I came to scatter you.
He throws a series of portals on the floor, and the structure begins to collapse. Beams fall, lights explode. The spot says,
See you on the other side.
He steps backwards into a portal and vanishes, and we see that Fisk's office is damaged, but Fisk is unharmed. Smythe comes through the intercom and says,
Damn, we lost him.
No, he made his move. Now it's our turn.